Hello everybody, Carnage back here again, and today I'm going to be doing my 2022 Marvel Legends collection. So starting off on this shelf, which is one of my favorite ones that I've put together, we kind of have a little bit of Spider-Man action, Fantastic Four thing going on here. And these are just characters I know Spider-Man is really close with in the comics, slash Spider-Man and his amazing friends. We have the Iron Spire back there. Still a pretty good figure, just not the biggest fan of it. Then we have the Fantastic Four over there, and then we have my favorite Spider-Man that came out this year. And then going to the shelf above that, we have kind of like my X-Men villains at the moment. This isn't every single one, these are just the ones I have at my current house. So we have Mojo right there, we have Pyro, Lady Deathstrike, a couple Sabretooths, because I really do like that first appearance Sabretooth, very cool one. Then we have Bonebreaker right there, and then, what's his name? Arcade in the back. Kind of a basic figure, but still a pretty good one. Then going over to the right, we have the Winter Guard, and just some miscellaneous figures I didn't know where to put. And I did actually just get this Amazing Fantasy 15 Spider-Man from my mom and my stepdad. So thank you to both of them for giving me this phenomenal figure. Like if I did get this figure before Christmas, I would have had him be on my top 10. But since I didn't, he is just right here. And let me just say, I love this thing so much. Very cool. Looks almost exactly like how he did in the comic. Only thing I'm not a big fan of is they did add the spider logo, which pretty cool, but that wasn't really added until he got his own solo series. But anyway, other than that, phenomenal figure. And then we also have the Bombastic Bagman there. And going to the right of that, we just kind of have some of the good guys for X-Men that I have. Maggot's back there. I picked that Gladiator up earlier this summer. Really do like it. And I also did order this Wolverine earlier this summer too. Both of those very cool, and I love them. And I actually bought this figure before I knew they were releasing a new one, so kind of regret it, but I mean, this is still a pretty good figure, and I will still pick up the new one when it comes out. And then here's Morph, the figure I was most excited about from this wave, other than the Havoc, which is right back there. And going down a shelf, we have kind of like my Hall of Armor display. And I do have the AI Tony Stark with the head that came with the stealth armor right back there. And I thought this worked very well. And let me just say, out of all the displays I have, this one's definitely my favorite one at the moment. And then going over to the left of that, we have my What If shelf. And these are just some extra hands to the figures I've picked up recently. But anyway, we have the Watcher, who did kind of fall back a little bit. Captain Carter, the Hydra Stomper, Doctor Strange, T'Challa, Zombie Cap, Zombie Hunter Spider-Man, and Nebula. And then right here I just have the leg to the Infinity Ultron and the left arm. And I am trying to complete this. So I haven't seen every single figure from the wave. I'm still trying to find that She-Hulk. Hope I find her soon. And then going down to this shelf, doesn't really have anything to do with Marvel Legends or anything. These are just things that my grandmother owned before she passed away earlier in October, and she meant a lot to me, and she also collected a lot of antiques, so I thought this was just something, that would be nice to show off. And fun fact about that little wooden man right there, that was made by my grandmother's grandfather when she was a little girl, and that was actually supposed to be buried with her. We just could not find it in time for her funeral. So I feel kind of honored that my family decided to give that to me. And then going over to the right of that, we kind of have my Disney Plus shelf. We have Loki right there, Falcon and Captain America right there, or Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I mean, or Captain America and the Winter Soldier, whatever the show is called. I can't remember the exact name of it right now. Then we have Moon Knight right there, still a very awesome figure. And then we have Hawkeye and Kate Bishop. And I did actually just pick up this Kate Bishop, yesterday, I believe. Yeah, yesterday. And then over to the right of that, I just have some video games and a couple of movies like Free Guy, Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and then and then we have, what is this? Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. And a fun thing about that, I actually got that for $1 at a antique store. And then over to the right of that, just a few boxes I haven't put away yet. And that is kind of a spoiler for something I am showing. A little later, my roommates actually bought this for me for Christmas, and it's a very awesome thing. I really do like every single figure that was in this. Very cool. I just thought it was just kind of, way too big of a gift compared to what I got them, but hey, I appreciate it. And then right here, I just have seasons 1 through 7 of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and this is actually one of my favorite shows. So it's very good. If you have not watched it, I highly recommend it, especially the later seasons, because it just gets way more wild. And then over here is just a box of, or a bag of food, I mean. Just loads of candy that I was given for Christmas. And then going up onto my shelf, I actually got this out of a Kinder Surprise egg, and I really do enjoy it. We have King Shark right here, the best character out of Suicide Squad. Going over to the right a little bit, we have Harley Quinn and Polka Dot Man. And then on top of my PlayStation, we have The Boys Season 1 and 2. My aunt just picked this up for me, so I really appreciate that. And then looking at the wall, oh, that's kind of cool. We have my Marvel, I don't know what this is called, like holographic hang-up art. My mom and stepdad picked that up for me a few months ago. Really appreciate it. And then going right here, I actually picked this up in Colorado early in October, I want to say. And it's made by a local artist named Nathan Rose. So he does very cool artwork, really do enjoy it. I don't know if he has an Instagram or anything that you can follow, but if he does, Nathan Rose, that is his name. Then kind of going over here a little bit, we do have my Joker poster, which I've had for, I want to say like maybe 4 years almost. And this thing has been with me through the entirety of college and everything like that. And then I actually just got this for Christmas as well. My grandmother gave it to me along with the sweatshirt, so thank you, Grandma. And then down here I just have more food, and this is just all garbage, so apologies for showing that. And I did actually get this too. This is the Warworld Rising, and it's very good. I've only read the first comic in it so far, but really a good story so far, and I recommend you guys check that out. Now going over to this wall, we have the oldest Spider-Man comic that I have in my collection, and that is issue 69. And fun fact about this, Kingpin was introduced in the comics in issue 50, and this is issue 69, so he was only around for roughly 19 issues of a Spider-Man. So I thought that was just very cool, and I did pay $10 for it, and I've been wanting to take that off, but I'm kind of worried I'm just gonna kind of damage it. But not much I can really do about that. These are just a couple hats that I don't really wear that much. And then down here, this is just kind of normally where I shoot my videos now. And behind Galactus are just a few variant covers that I really like. Here are just some comics that I still need to put away. I do recommend this Iron Man series though. It just started. It is issue 1 and it's made by Jerry Dugan. And very enjoyable first issue. I recommend you guys check that out. And then we have my almighty, not almighty, what's it called? Herald Thor. And then my Cosmic Ghost Rider. Still very, very happy that I had the chance to pick this up. Still the most badass figure in my collection. Excuse me. And going over here, just have a few things going on. That's me, my sister, and my dad. These are just a couple Lego sets, excuse me, that I have setting up. Then I have some more figures over here, and these are actually the figures I'm going to be using for my stop motion, excluding her and him, like from Red Skull over are the ones I'm going to be using for the most part. I just thought she looked very nice next to the Red Skull. And there is the Series 1 Captain America. There is the Sasquatch Wave Deadpool. And a bunch of those, I can't remember what they're called at the moment, but basically they come in a little ball. And you get little tiny miniature versions of toys and stuff like that. And these are just ones my roommate's girlfriend gave me because she collects them. Then we have Stan the Man Lee, and today is his 100th birthday, so happy birthday, Stan. Thank you for making Marvel. And then going over here, I have another Lego set. This is the What If Tony Got Lost in Space, I believe, or he got stuck in the portal in 2012. And then we have Ulik the Troll. I just don't have a place for him at the moment, so he's chilling up here. And then we have Frogman, who is just the most badass figure of all time. And then we have the controller. I just need the left arm to him. And this is something I also got for Christmas. My aunt, along with the, what was it? The Boys DVD. She gave these to all the grandkids and nieces and nephews, and really appreciate it. Whoops. Just gonna not touch that at the moment. And then right here is a poster I just picked up from my local comic book shop. This is by a local artist. I can't remember his first name. I know his last name is Perez though. But it's a very cool cover. It's Spawn versus Batman. And it's kind of like that one comic of Spider-Man where Venom's on top of Spider-Man. And I just thought this was very cool. I do need to get a poster for this. Or, not poster, frame for it. And then right underneath my wallet are just some comic books I've picked up. A couple older ones in this pile too. Issue 99 of the OG Iron Man series. Very happy I found that. And just other random books underneath here that I just kind of wanted in my collection. And then going over here, just a couple more figures that I brought back from my parents' house to do a review of the new Spidey that I just got for Christmas. And then right here is the Suicide Squad. And this is what was in that box that I showed a little earlier that my roommates got me for Christmas. So thank you again to my roommates for getting this for me. I really do appreciate it. Especially this King Shark, because I never had the opportunity to build the Build-A-Figure. And then in here is where my pet betta fish lives. There he is. Oops. I don't know if you guys can see him, but he's right there. His name is Greg, and I love him. Definitely one of the better pets I've had in my life. excluding the dogs I had when I grew up. And going over to the big shelf, I just have some random things up here. Darth Maul, little, oh, what's it called? Whatever those aliens were. I think that's what they were called, actually, from Toy Story. We have Mjolnir. Then we just have some comics up here. Those are where I keep my accessories for my Marvel Legends. Some more comics are in here. And then right here I just have some string to hang up my figures. And then the deceased Batman and Joker keychains. Excuse me. And then down here I do have my MCU figures. Here is my Thor Love and Thunder stuff, and there is Namor, Korg in the back. Not the best figure they've ever released. Shang-Chi, kind of a little bit of Asgard action going on right here. And then what I was kind of trying to do was like the versions of Captain America from the past, so I just thought it'd go Endgame, Infinity War, 2012, and then it kind of went Endgame 2008, and then for Thor, like the only Thor I could really use was the Infinity War one. And then going back there, we kind of have some Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Looks like a couple figures did kind of tilt forward, so I'm gonna fix that later. And then we have one of the best movies I've ever seen, Spider-Man No Way Home. Still a phenomenal movie. And then we have the Eternals, and I only paid full price for Icarus and Thena, but the rest of them I bought on clearance. If I remember correctly, I found, what's her name? I can't remember her name. Sprite? I think it's Sprite. I might be wrong about that. But anyway, I found her on Amazon for like $8, which I thought that was a pretty good deal. I got the Willem Dafoe right there. Ewan McGregor. Those are not the right words. Ian McKellen is what I meant to say. I don't know what I was trying to say. Then we have Electro, America Chavez, Domino back there. And we have the prototype Spidey suit, or the inside out Spidey suit, I mean. And then we have one of my favorite figures from last year, J. Jonah Jameson. And then we have all three Spideys right here. And I am very excited for that 3-pack coming out. Can't wait to have it. And then going down another shelf, this is my comic book Avengers. Got that Doctor Strange off of eBay. And happy I did, because I cannot find him anywhere. Then we have Blue Marvel right there. And I did just kind of add Havoc not that long ago. Then we have Daredevil right there. Really want to get the new one, but this one will be good for now. There we have Riri, and then Blade. The old Toy Biz War Machine. I still do need to get a new one. And then we have the new Black Panther right up front. Then kind of going over a little bit, we have the 80 Years Hulk back there. Right next to Hercules and Black Widow. We have the 2014 Nova. Really do love that figure. Even now, like, still holds up very well. And then we have the new Iron Man that just got released. Then we have Gwenpool right up front, taking a selfie with the entirety of the Avengers. Going over a little more, we have Sandman over there from the Retro Wave. And I do have a couple figures hanging up. We have Falcon and, what's his name? Wonder Man, who I believe he is going to be in a movie soon, so I really am excited to see that. He is a very underrated character, in my opinion. Then we have Norman Osborn back there as the Iron Patriot. A little bit of Dark Avengers action going on back there. Then we have the Fantastic Four. Namor again. And then we have US Agent, who my friend Diego got for me, so thank you again, Diego. Then we have Night Thrasher right there, and also Speedball. Very happy to add these to my collection. And now going over to the right, or left again, I mean. These are just kind of some miscellaneous figures I have, like Aang from Avatar The Last Airbender. Got a couple of G.I. Joes back there, Storm Shadow over there, and then I have He-Man and Skeletor, along with Dwayne The Rock Johnson, which I mostly bought this as a joke, but it's actually a very good figure. And then going down to this shelf, it's kind of just miscellaneous stuff I didn't really have a place for. We have a couple extra figures of Thor and Vision. A lot of Wolverines on this shelf, not gonna lie. I still really do like that Weapon X though, that's still a very badass figure. And then, yeah, just kind of going around a little bit. Let me just say, I had to set this display up so many times, and it's all because of him. He is terrible at standing, and I hate him so much. So much. And then we have the newer Wolverine, which kind of tilted over a little bit. There we go. Sorry if you can hear that. My roommates have a baby. Or, not my roommates. My neighbors have a baby. And I don't know if you can hear it crying or not, but I can. And then another figure I just forgot to put up. Wonder Man. Very good figure. Still really like it. And then going down the next shelf, kind of my villains shelf, we have God Emperor Doom, we have Ragnarok, Thanos, still love that one. And behind him we have Maestro, and then we have the two members of the Wrecking Crew I have, and my Wrecker right there is a knockoff, sadly. I thought it was too good of a deal to be like an official figure, but I still wanted a Wrecker in my collection, and I do. Excuse me. And then over here we have Baron Zemo and Ultron, two figures that are definitely top 5 favorite villains in my collection. MODOK back there, still really love him. And then we have Kang and Doctor Doom kind of leading the front. And then we have Paladin right there just because, well, he's kind of like a goon. And then going down here is basically the extent of all my DC stuff. A lot of different versions of the same character. Like, I know I have like 3 different versions of the Flash on the shelf. We have that one right there. We have Johnny Quick. And then we have Ezra Miller's in the back. And he got demoted once he started doing all of those things. So he is no longer welcomed in the front. And then we have all these back here. Still very happy I got that Lobo. Very, very happy I got him. And then we have Red Hood, another figure I'm very happy I got the chance to pick up. And then we have Deadshot right up here, Blue Beetle, and Aquaman. And then going down to the next shelf, these are just kind of like the Spidey villains that I have. Really, really do like all of these figures. Now, this one is kind of very plain in my opinion, but still works very, very well. Kind of wish I did have the one that came from the Space Venom wave, but sadly, it did not work out like that. And then we have Mysterio back there. Still very happy I got him. And I got him for a steal. I got him for $16 at FYE. And then we have Webman right up front. Just because Webman, definitely a very underrated Spider-Man villain. I think he only lasted for like maybe 1 or 2 issues. And then he hasn't been used since. Kind of wish they would bring him back. And then we have the Vulture right there. Still another cool figure. And then going a little more in, these are just some boxes that I still need to put away. Little Yachty's Pizza. I had this. Very good. I really did enjoy it. And then right here, just a couple mint on card figures. And then going in here, sorry if it's kind of messy, just some of my Funkos that I have. I really do love that Post Malone one. Very good. And then a couple more Marvel Legend boxes that I still need to do stuff with. I'm actually sending these out to a friend of mine, just because they don't have Mountain Dews like this in the United Kingdom. And I really do feel kind of bad that I haven't sent them out yet. That's just because I've been very busy with Christmas and work and a few other things that I've been just putting it off. In here, just loads of comics. In here, just more comics. And these are actually boxes that my father just got me for Christmas, and I haven't really filled them up yet, excluding this one right at the bottom. And over here, just have the DC Hero Clicks that I posted about not that long ago, like maybe a couple weeks ago, I want to say. And here's the chase question right up front for you guys again. Still really like this one. Very happy I got him. And then going over to the last couple shelves I have more mint on card Marvel Legends. And this is the entirety of the Fantastic Four Retro Wave. And I got all of these for $9 a piece. Still very happy about that. Still one of the greatest pickups I've ever had. And then I have these three Disney Infinity figures. Really do love all of these. Very cool. That Rocket Raccoon is still my favorite one out of the three I do own. And then right here is just, what are they called? Graphic novels. Have just some of my graphic novels. And then we have my yearbook right here. And then right over here, I do have a mint on card Sunfire. Do want to hang this up at some point, but I just don't have the wall space to do it at the moment. And then in here, I just have all my 3.75 inch figures. And this was actually my first one, for those of you who don't know. This She-Hulk was my first at 3.75 inch. And I've just loved the line ever since. I don't collect a lot of them anymore, but like the Sunfire over there, if it's something I really like, I'll get it. And then down here are just a few stuffed animals that I really enjoy. Got Squirtle, Joker, what's his face, Kip, and then in this we have, what are they called, Squishmallows. And then in here are just what I'm currently reading, and we have Miles Morales, issue number 1 from his new series that just started. And yeah, that's basically everything that I have for you guys today. So I want to thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like down below, leave a comment, and if you want a review on any of these figures, just leave a comment down below for me. And yeah, that's basically all I have for you guys today. So thank you all for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.